At home on Saturday night, what do? I know, at home my favourite company, see if I can order some used panties. I was saying, sniffing panties only gets me so high. My body's kind of grown accustomed to it. I need to up the game.
Yeah, we're gonna find information about the real estate broker and then steal some of that real estate money for ourselves. Run off a cafe called Blandon Theatre across from the Mark Bowl. Right.
We'll do that. Maybe I should eat a beef bowl.
Maybe later. Yeah, first priority is getting over to the bowling alley.
I kind of mentioned this the other one, but a lot of the initial events in 7 are explained in the other Yakuza games. Like the reason why the terminal Ish was born in was closed down is because the same management drove a truck into it.
Yes, we'll get to that, don't worry. For now, just focus on this. Oh dear. Oh boy, it's time for another fucking nonsense one, Sam.
Another nonsense side quest. Are there more serious side quests?
Oh, of course there's more serious side quests.
Do I need to bring up that page from 8-Bit Theatre where Red Mage explained that most of the game is just side quests?
Pretty much. He found his girlfriend with 200,000 yen, Sam.
Whoa. Sorry, that's high school girl selling herself. Does Chris Hansen need to have a word with someone?
That's like what, 20 quid?
Where do I start with that?
You could start by explaining the exchange rate once again.
No, in fact, the best quote for that is,
Florida man attempts to buy 8-year-old girl for $200,000 at Walmart.
like, Men in Black. What organisation do you know usually dress in suits? Very mysterious group.
Oh, well, that very well-known Japanese branch of the FBI, obviously.
Yeah. They send them in to gather evidence. They beat a bunch of people up, then gather teeth for dental records.
Oh, if you think that's bad, just wait until we get to the meat of this side quest, Sam. Oh dear, it's the underwear one. Oh, hang on a second, stop and search. Raise the friendship gauge up.
Stop said, hey, is this a good time for me to search you? You know what? It's not really. I'm carrying a bunch of weapons. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. Let me just unload my weapons somewhere. Then you can search me. No problem. Just come by the station once you've done that. Then they search him. Well, no weapons. You're good to go.
No, that's actually that guy's character in a nutshell.
I know Mayo did last night. It's like the Michelin Web. All we have is him in the station, a signed confession, motive. What are we doing? Do we try and arrest him? Nah, not enough evidence. Right, you're free to go. Wait, John's saying don't start, just end it. End the side quest? There's like...
This is just like Hitman. What? I don't remember the side quest where Agent 47 sold his underwear, John.
Maybe he's been reading this kind of weird fanfic. Drops everything.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
Oh, that's the thing. Hitman Agent 47 has a very good excuse. When he goes into assassinate someone, they check him. They even check his suitcase. No weapons.
What they're not expecting is the fact that his suitcase is the weapon.
Yes.
The deadly homing suitcase.
What? Yeah, this is a...
Oh god, welcome to the Chris Hansen Hour, everyone.
Yeah, because she, what? I'm going to be say 16, so technically it's not illegal, but it's just very, very creepy.
Also a thing that happens in Japan a lot. The underwear, I mean.
Well, that quote is just me and just my opinion summed up.
Which quote was that, me sorry?
You sell used underwear? Who would buy that?
Oh, you'd be surprised. We had someone at the office who used to do it.
If I was drinking, I would have done spit take just now.
Do you want to start drinking and then I'll deliver the next part of the sentence?
No. I'm trying to remember. I think I saw they covered, went into this, I think of all things, NCIS one time, because there's one guy who's the suspected killer was buying women's underwear online. It was a legitimate service, they'd sell it. Apparently that was his alibi. He couldn't have done the murder because he was at home sniffing women's underwear.
Sounds about right.
Starting to go into like Ace Attorney territory of defense.
I'm pretty sure that is a defense in one of the Ace Attorney games.
How long until someone's defense is, I couldn't have done the murder. I was dead at the time.
No, that was in an Ace Attorney game. And then, I swear to God, one of the games had I couldn't have done the murder. I was busy doing another murder as the alibi.
A few moments later.
Trying to understand the mentality of people. Like, I'm at home on Saturday night. What do? I know. Let's home my favourite company. See if I can order some used panties. What the fuck? Can't he do like, I know, cocaine like a normal degenerate?
It's just, well, no, you put the cocaine in the panties. Like, this is next level Casimir snorting, Sam.
Sorry, you're just mixing drugs here, which will most likely get you killed. I was saying, sniffing panties only gets me so high. My body's kind of grown accustomed to it. I need to up the game. Need to pour in some cocaine and ketamine. Let's see if my heart can survive it. Like 5 hours later.
That's,
Cause of death. Snorting 2 different drugs on a woman's panties. Also cause of death. He's a fucking idiot.
that's the fucking... Of course he's mixing drugs. He's sniffing out of women's pants. Sam, that's the fucking episode opening now. Just you going, sniffing panties only gets me so high. Oh, God. Welcome to the soul prison.
Soul prison.
Every time you watch, we take a bit more of your soul with us.
You don't think the zero cola will help me cope?
You should try Pepsi, John. It's much better. Everybody, and you know it's true. Coke doesn't have their own superhero.
Yeah, Pepsi Man saves lives. Well, it doesn't save lives. It just makes people more comfortable. Well, the fire department saves their lives.
Yeah. Oh, he's such a strange little man, Pepsi Man is. Well, I mean, not little, because he's jacked as fuck, but still.
Like, little.
Yeah, no, he's jacked as fuck.
Sorry.
Yes?
He's just going to go around to anyone who looks like your age and saying, are you running a panty selling ring? And people are like, dude, what the fuck?
Oh, okay, at least I got the right person the first time. Otherwise, that would have been awkward.
Can you imagine like her parents saying, oh, I heard you started a small business. That's good, good entrepreneurial spirit. So what side business are you running while you're in high school? I run a business selling women's used panties.
Oh, dear. Think of your parents.
Yeah, think of your parents. Yeah, they'll be fucking disappointed in you.
My parents are long gone. What did they die from? Snorting ketamine out of women's underwear? It's all coming together, Sam.
Wouldn't getting into the injury be major PTSD for her? It's like a woman, as a girl, like, lost her family in a tragic car accident while she was in the car. Then decides to become, rally driver.
Yes.
When she gets into car crashes every day.
Oh, dear.
Like, your life flashes before your eyes. But in her, she just counts as like revision because all the crashes just play in her mind at once every time she crashes. So every time, several times a day, her life flashes through her eyes.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, dear. Oh, God, it's the man with all of the cocaine, Sam. What the fuck's that tag that you keep running into again?
I know the tag you're thinking of, and I don't keep running into it. I won't name it, but I just found it weird.
It's that guy.
He's just creepy. The tag I'm thinking of is something different.
Okay, let's not go any further with that tangent then.
Sorry, let's not get any further. You're the one who fucking brought it up.
Yeah, I brought it up, but I
remember that tag on specific websites you try and avoid. Why don't you just tell the 100 so ones on this wholesome family stream?
I didn't.
Oh wait, you want me to drop the conversation?
I didn't.
If you want, if you don't think it's appropriate for 100 or so viewers, they're more standing.
I didn't name the direct tag though, Sam.
Yeah, but you're the one who fucking brought it up. If you weren't going to name the tag, why talk about it?
It's the same reason that you went, why are they all on the walls, even though we didn't talk about it. Sometimes you just have to put these things out there without putting them out there.
To be fair, that more directly referenced what that was rather than what I'm saying now.
Okay, fair enough. Can you hang on a second? I'll just beat this.
All I can say is, on certain websites, of all the hundreds of tags, this is one of them. That's all I'll say.
Yep. Hang on a second, let me just beat this guy up. Oh, Christ. Nope.
Why didn't he just disarm her with a knife while his, skull was like caved in on the fucking concrete? Sorry, hardcore.
No, it's cool. I just punch him halfway across the street. Oh, God. You played with fire and got burns, for fuck's sake. Wait for it. Wait for it. Are you taking a big sip?
Deliberately not.
There we go. There's the thumbnail for this episode, Sam. Oh, dear. Are you done yet? We're like 15 minutes in.
Well, it's just hang on. This is the middle of the day, right?
Yep.
So what were these kids doing out of school? Is this the weekend? Or... And if it is the weekend, why are they in uniform?
Well, no, it's Japan, so, like, they start school at, like, 7 and finish. They finish slightly earlier because of when they start, or something. I don't want to go to San Francisco and accidentally end up in Alcatraz.
It's not being used anymore.
No, that's just what they want you to think.
But they run tours there. It's a tourist attraction.
No, that's just what they want you to think. The real prisoners are kept in the basement. Like, the tourism is just a way to get idiots in so they can put them in the basement. Oh, fucking brilliant. It's this side quest, Sam.
What?
Miracle Johnson.
Yeah, the reason why Ishii has infinite runs is because he dumped so much of his points into evade. So
Yeah.
that just gives him a better run.
He knows the Joestar secret technique, Sam.
No, wait. How could he? He didn't read all of... Oh, I get it. He didn't read all of Joe's Bizarre Adventure, but he did get up to part 2.
Yeah, obviously. Oh, dear. Ah, good. The loan shark. Excellent.
A female collection agent. Unusual.
Time to get the final of the base combat styles. This is the most useful one just because it automatically picks up weapons.
Sugar... Sugar moves. Did not expect that line.
Oh dear. I've been looking forward to this. Here we fucking go.
It's quite a swing on it.
Yeah, this fighting style's so fucking useful though.
Did you just dislocate his arm?
Yeah. I imagine that he's doing this in the middle of the street while they're watching. And then, like, Bacchus just turns, "What the fuck are you doing, Kiryu? Shut up, I'm learning a new combat style." What?
Well, it's like the combat equivalent guy from Final Fantasy 15. That's it. I've discovered a new combat style.
Yes.
Swing around a fucking bike.
Oh, dear.
Ignis.
No, that's basically how Kiryu works. Right, where's the nearest item?
Yeah, just casually walk away.
There we go.
What's the deck collector doing? Just watching this?
Yeah, she's in on it with Bacchus. Like, he has this underground network of people that train with him.
What?
Like, Bacchus is one of the best side characters, and it's a shame because he's only in this game.
What, does he have to go back to Agent Grease after?
Sadly, yes. Oh, this man bought fists to a sign fight.
You hungry? How about a sandwich board?
Oh, okay. Well, it's got the word sandwich in it, so it's close enough. You think a guy called Bacchus can't hold his wine? There we go. At least the dialogue's lovely and self-aware. What was I doing? That's right, we need to go and recruit Michael Jackson to help us with real estate. I can see him over there. I think he's eating a sandwich. Let's,
Well, is this going into Castle Crash territory? Oh no, he's going to get even bigger after he's missed so much.
let's just kind of... I don't want him to get even bigger. He's already jacked as fuck. It's like if Japanese Linkara started rising out. Right, hang on a second. Let me just,
2 hours later.
So this takes me a minute, because I can never fucking remember where the guy spawns.
So I just imagine him running around, people, and him saying, "God damn it, Apple Maps, this is shit." Look at his phone. And it's like, what's he looking at? Never mind. It's an early form of Google Maps. Google, wait, the search engine.
Bold of you to think that, like, Kiryu needs to look at maps on a phone. Like, he just stares at a building and eventually the lines on the wall will rearrange themselves out of fear.
Well, it's just like the safe house from that Harry Potter film. Only exists when people look at it.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. In my version of Yakuza, like our goofy fucking jank version, I imagine that Kiryu's basically just like an aggressive version of Granny Weatherwax.
Can intimidate the universe.
Yeah, and also like he's secretly actually really smart, but he'd rather just beat the shit out of people because it's faster.
Was it Granny Weatherwax that had a... I think I quote from saying, if I... No, it was someone else. I think it was the Power Guards. This guy said, if I had $1 for every funeral I've been to, I'd have $2.50. The guy asked, wait, where's the 50 cents come from? Well, I did go to a funeral, but then she started knocking on the coffin saying, "I'm not dead yet." Turns out it was Granny Weatherwax, because when she was walking, it looked like she's dead. Apparently she did have a sign on her body, what she was doing, saying, "I'm not dead, just walking." Leaving her alone, but people just tried to bury her anyway, until she woke up.
Yeah, Granny Weatherwax is, like, quite possibly the best Discworld character, because she's canonically, like, the strongest of all the witches, but she doesn't use her magic, because it's funnier just to fuck with people through reverse psychology.
I think there's a line about her saying she was cursed with perfect teeth for a witch, and she tried all sorts of methods to fuck up her teeth, but nothing worked.
Have you read the last of the Tiffany Aching books, though?
Not sure. I read the one where she accidentally takes the place of the god of winter.
The Shepherd's Crown? Because at the end of that, she changes the sign.
What sign?
Well, because Granny Weatherwax has the sign which says "I ain't dead" in every book, and at the end, she changes the sign to "I'm probably dead."
What?
So they actually make sure to bury her this time.
Why?
Because it's the book where she actually dies.
Oh. It's been, like, literally 10 years since I read them, so...
Which
Still
no,
saying the
it's not been literally 10 years. It came out in 2015, Sam.
What, the one with changing...
The Shepherd's Crown.
Oh.
Because it was the last book that they released posthumously after his death.
Oh, how about that? I don't want to think of this, but I've been reading a lot of, well, watching some videos on Halo lore recently.
Yep.
This one guy did, video. You've played the first one, haven't you?
I've played everything up to Halo Wars and then gave up after 4 because they killed the Didact of a hand grenade. I had to explain to other guy earlier why the Halo 4 is bad.
Other guy. Well, is that just handled? Hey, other guy.
He's asked me not to name him in stream just yet.
Oh, so he's the other secret backup. Got
No,
it.
he actually is. He gave us stuff to play next week. Like, we legitimately have an actual secret backer now. Oh.
What was I saying? Yeah,
Sam, forget what you're saying and enjoy how creepy Japanese Steven Spielberg is.
Yes, specialised.
He does, though. That's why he's wearing glasses. They can't find his brand of contact lens.
Yes. I don't know what I was saying. I think it's the mission called The Library. That's the level after you discover the flood. Not right near the end of the level, you see a marine. I think it's mainly discussed in the book. No, I don't think it comes up in the game, but it's discussed in the book called, I think, The Flood. Mm-hmm. Where even Goosebumps laments that he originally transferred this guy to try and get the key or whatever it was, the codex, and he almost did it. And this is just some random marine with marine armor, and he almost did it. And even Chief remarks that I didn't know you. but I wish I would. Well, I wish I could have. You sound like one badass son of a bitch.
Can we just enjoy how fucking phenomenal a line that is about Spielberg parodies?
You know the one the boy who rides the alien on a unicycle over the moon?
A.T. Oh dear. A.T. Fun Lawyer. Didn't they have to edit E.C. for the Blu-ray version as well? I swear they censored at least one version of the film and replaced the military's guns.
I didn't know.
Like, there's at least one version of the movie where the guns are airbrushed out and replaced with walkie-talkies.
How the fuck does that work?
I don't fucking know. The same way that airbrushing shit out in anime works. I don't know.
I'd like to bring up the whole thing with 4Kids and the original Yu-Gi-Oh!
No. Forget that. 4Kids in One Piece. There's an infamous episode of One Piece where they airbrushed a gun out like a flintlock pistol and replaced it with what I can only describe as a shower head. Like, this guy's gun got replaced to a weird combination of a pistol, a shower head, and a mallet. And it's infamous for how fucking bad a piece of censorship it is.
Well, I think it's brought up in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub. But yeah, a bunch guys originally had guns, but 4Kids airbrush sets. It's just a bunch of people furiously pointing their fingers at someone.
Yeah, don't move or I'll shoot you invisible guns. Just like fucking Michael Jackson over here. Just that aggressive finger point. This guy's the best side character as well. Oh dear. Absolute fucking cinnamon roll. Okay, good news, Sam. This side quest is about Kiryu getting a role in a music video.
Well, he's already been a director, so...
Yep. Oh, God. I love the fact that the Japanese have a weird love of Michael Jackson. Can't remember Devil May Cry 5 as well.
Yeah.
We haven't played that.
No, but I've shown you the cutscene out of context when Dante gets...
Oh, where he gets the hat.
Yeah, and then immediately does the Michael Jackson moves.
I deliberately haven't watched the cutscene, because we might do it in the show.
Anyway, here's Thriller, but like the Yakuza version.
Boy.
Oh, God. Do you think we could get away in post with the engineer just putting like the Sega Genesis version in the background?
The Sega Genesis version of what?
Of the Thriller music. You remember from that jank Moonwalker game?
Probably best not to do it.
Engineer, give it a go and see if it gets us content IDs.
Right, so they're basically doing Thriller. Mike Jackson's fighting off zombies. He's being overwhelmed. And so in the music video, they hired another guy to help him out.
Yes.
Who is he? Oh, no, just some guy who works in the local park and who just happened to be around. Really, who are you getting to play this guy? Well, we need something big and buff to, be intimidating and quite strong to fend off the zombies. We were struggling to find someone, so in the end we had to hire Danny Trejo.
Yeah. Oh, God. Who is he? Oh, it's no one, just some extra muscle. I couldn't even tell you his name. We're making a Michael Jackson music video. The stars are Michael Jackson and Michael Jackson, Danny Trejo, and really thin Marlon Brando.
Really thin Marlon Brando?
Yeah, because this is back before he became an assassin. It's the 1980s, Sam. It's the 80s.
No, he's still in America. This is the part... not many people know about this. But Danny Trejo starred in a bunch of student films and music videos in Japan in the 80s.
Yeah.
This is the unedited history of that.
It was all to Thriller looks jank in the middle of the day. Guys, why are you not filming this music video at night? Can you imagine how fucking dumb Thriller would have been if they filmed it in the middle of the afternoon, just like in a field in Cornwall?
It's starting to get into 28 Days Later territory.
Oh yeah, I remember the bit of 28 Days Later where fucking Michael Jackson showed up.
Fighting zombies off in the middle of a city. That's the first thing I thought of.
With Michael Jackson. It was the best part of that movie. Oh.
They had Doctor Who in it.
Which one? Colin Baker?
Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah. Oh dear.
He was the army general.
Not the first time he's played a general. He was in G.I. Joe as well, in that shit live-action movie.
What's the golden rule? Don't sell to both sides? No, don't get caught selling to both sides.
Just cute. He looks like he's running down the street after having lit himself on fire.
So what? This getting into Terminator territory. They don't. Their film is without a license, and to get the right effect, they have to like pour acid on his jacket.
Yeah, that's why we're filming it in the middle of the day. We couldn't afford stage lights.
So how it's going to be?
I'm reading the chat. I don't think John likes Michael Jackson.
What's that going to be when the Japanese authorities just like, hey, what are you doing? Oh no, this is just a student film. Oh really? Then why have you hired Danny Trejo? He said he'd do it for free. Oh, fair enough.
Why is Michael Jackson here, though?
He also did it for free. And you got two big name actors to do your student film for free. Must be really good. Yes, I am leaning heavily on the Fat View video.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
And just imagine the music video, just showing Kiryu running off into the distance. So the camera's focusing on Michael Jackson doing his dance, then zombies are being killed around, and then you just see Kiryu running in and out of frame, beating up zombies. And is it going to be one of those like clickbait videos, which is like half a frame, like in the corner of a red circle? People are going to be analysing this music video from the 80s, saying, wait, is that some guy in the background just beating up zombies? He threw him across the fucking street. And is that Danny Trejo? How'd they get him in the 80s?
How'd they get him in the 80s?
Yeah.
I think he lived in the 80s.
I mean, how did this student film in Japan manage to hire him?
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, as I said, not many people know about when he went to Japan to do a load of stuff.
It was also that he could prep for his greatest role ever of playing the fucking monkey in Dora the Explorer.
Yes, he's a method actor.
I wish I was making that up.
I thought you were going to quote his role in Spy Kids.
No, that's not as funny as as playing the fucking monkey. Just like every Danny Trejo movie ever, but Danny Trejo's replaced by Danny Trejo voicing the CGI monkey.
Is there a fan theory that several Danny Trejo films take place in the same universe or something?
Yeah, Machete and Spy Kids.
Hmm.
And then the Rob Zombie movie, depending on what you ask. Free from Hell, was it?
Yeah. Wait, he was in that?
Yeah, he was one of the Unholy Two that gets hired to track down the Firefly family.
Don't sweat it. Have a beer. It's all going to work out to your satisfaction.
Alright, look, it seems weird that all the codenames were Mark Spector's characters.
Weird, but like not out of place.
Yeah, but people wouldn't expect it though, so it's fine. And then, of course, the guy came and said, oh, I'm an extra in the films. Luckily, his death was overshadowed by the death of Elvis. And the police officer's face just drops saying, don't you dare talk shit about Elvis.
That seems good. Like, honestly, that movie was fucking perfect as a horror movie.
Which one, Three from Hell or the second film?
The second film? Hang on a second, we're gonna wait for Michael Jackson to, like, finish dancing down the street.
I think he's taking damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought we killed all the zombies. Oh no, he's waiting for me.
That's it. His music video. He's just while dancing, subtly trying to look to see where Kiryu is.
This is the weirdest.
This is why this version of Thriller didn't make it to be the official one.
No, like, this is the Yakuza version of Thriller, and it actually went so high in the charts, they had to put it into a higher chart number. Like, instead of topping #1 of the charts, it ended up in Bruford tier.
That's funny. It's so good. People in the West thought that it was fake just because it shows Danny Trejo in there, some guy in the background beating up zombies. It's filmed in the day, things like that. And so people in the West just dismiss it. So it's really popular in Japan.
Engineer, just Photoshop in Danny Trejo to the left, please. And, like, awkwardly move him down the street. The question, like, Kiryu can't look at the camera, otherwise, like, it'll instantly lose the footage out of fear.
Well, you'll intimidate the footage into setting itself on fire.
Yeah. It's the third camera this week. Oh, God. Just put some makeup on him and have him face the other way. Like, like, you can't see
Well,
this.
like fake Shem. Who's he supposed to be then?
Like, they stick Google eyes on the back of his head and post, so that it looks like he's doing a jank moonwalk.
What, film director who is afraid of intimidating actors? You see, I put googly eyes on my actors. I'm actually afraid of intimidating the actors, but I do a lot of action films. I always work with them. So what I do is, I just go up to them, I just stick googly eyes on them. They're very angry. And so, I have to stick them on the back of their head. Because if they see me coming, they'll just give me an angry stare and I can't deal with that. So I go up to them from behind, while they're in makeup, and just put googly eyes on them. And say, yes, that's good.
Christopher Walken's actually the director of cinematography for this movie.
But they got him as well.
Yeah, they've got him. He's not in frame though, because he's very intimidated by Kiryu and Danny Trejo.
Or is he the cameraman? That's why he didn't appear.
Yeah, exactly. Oh dear. Fuck's sake. Here we go. Oh dear. I love the fact that all of his dialogue is just Michael Jackson references as well. I mean, obviously I'm going to pick the black one because I'm greasy and it's very large.
Well, you like him big and black?
Yeah, pretty much.
Presents, I mean.
Oh, God. I have to hurry up though, because after this we've got to go and see the BBC for an interview. Oh dear. Sam, look at me. Sam. Go.
I'm not doing this shit again, Alan.
Go and wake up the Queen. Ask her if we should do an interview.
What? An interview said the lost footage of Michael Jackson's unseen music video, where it turns out they got several big name actors in, but almost no one outside Japan has seen it. They managed to get Steven Spielberg to direct the music video, and they managed to get Danny Trejo as an extra, Michael Jackson as the main actor, and yeah, no one believes him. Most people think it's staged.
No, it's not the unseen music video. It's the Yakuza Universe's version of the music video.
Yeah, it says virtually unseen in the West because few people have seen it. Just dismiss it as it must be fake because there's nobody got that many big name actors in the 80s. And so he couldn't really, it didn't sell really well in the West. That's why he made another music video, which is one we know. So a BBC documentary about the untold tale of Michael Jackson.
A few moments later.
Now we get on with the actual story. You gotta pay protection money, otherwise we'll send Danny Trejo round to dance in front of your cafe with a knife.
Well, they're hiring him as a bodyguard now.
No, they're hiring him as intimidation.
Is that part of what bodyguards do?
True, but no, though, they don't need him to bodyguard, they just need him to intimidate. So he dances around the cafe with a knife, and just the threat that he might walk into the cafe is enough to get protection money. Because otherwise, if he walks into the cafe, you'll have to pay tax for being in the Film Actors Guild. Like, that's actually how Danny Trejo gets protection money for the Japanese Yakuza. Like, he comes in with a hidden camera and gets them endorsed into the Film Actors Guild, because they're technically got a speaking part in a movie. Because that way they have to pay him their Film Actors Guild fees.
Oh, I can't remember if you let me know this, but apparently Donald Trump has recently left the Film Actors Guild because they're threatening to cut his scene in Lost New York.
Oh yeah, the finest part of Home Alone 2.
Down the hall and to the left.
Thanks.
Let's talk about other weird Film Actors Guild shit though. Star Trek 4 Save the Whales.
Yeah.
You know that scene where they're running around asking about the nuclear vessels?
Yeah.
Could you tell me where the nuclear vessels are?
Ooh, I don't know if I know the answer to that. I think it's across the bay.
So that woman ended up as an extra in the film by complete accident.
What, she just wandered onto set or something?
So what happened was, the film crew accidentally blocked her car into a parking lot, blocking off the street to film that scene. So she just walked over to them and signed on to be an extra, just so that she'd have something to do because she was going to be late for work. And then she fucked up the scene by talking in it when she wasn't supposed to talk. And then that was the take they went with. And because she spoke over 6 words, they had to put her in the credits as a named actress and induct her into the Film Actors Guild and pay her for the scene. There you go, that's the weirdest bit of trivia about the Film Actors Guild I know.
Well, I can't remember if I told you the story before, but about 6 months ago in Canada, because of the weird COVID rules, hairdressers couldn't be open, but film studios could.
So they started filming movies about hairdressing.
Yes. What this one hairdressers did, they had the genius idea. They got a load of film equipment, and they started doing kind of documentaries talking to people about their experiences in the COVID and things like that, and hairdressing and things while they're cutting their hair. But they were filming a documentary, and so they could stay open.
That's genius, though. Reminds me of the time when you and me went to a convention and people got around the fact they weren't legally allowed to sell their mixtapes. Because some of the stuff was like remix clips from TV shows, so they just sold handshakes to people and gave the CDs as complimentary. You remember that? Like, I'm pretty sure that you bought a copy.
I don't remember that bit.
2014.
I remember the event, I just don't remember that bit.
Oh, fair enough.
Just remember that everyone kept thinking I was Phoenix Wright.
In all fairness, you did look like Phoenix, right? Dressed as David Tennant, because you didn't have the hair properly.
Yeah.
Honestly, the hardest part with you now is trying to find cosplays that go with the beard as well. Because I know that you don't like to shave it off.
No, it's taking fucking ages to get it this long. My beard grows like a fucking glacier.
Whereas I'll just find stuff that uses masks. I'm sorry, 1 second. Oh, the heat's fucking me up.
Oh, same here.
Yeah, sorry, we need to get a better recording studio.
That, or if I could turn my fan without having the drone in the background.
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, good, it's professional homeless people, Sam.
Well, they're studying for their homeless degrees?
No, I'm serious though. Like, I know we joked about this in Yakuza 7, but this game actually does have a plot point about paid homeless. Like, they get paid to sit outside buildings that the real estate wants to buy.
What, to lower the rent?
Yes, exactly.
Well, and then almost as if he's going to walk in, he just sees something crash through the window. He's like, what? Did someone just throw a toilet outside the window?
It turns out the cafe's next door to the young one's student flat.
Well, they went over to Japan, skipping the student loans.
Yeah, exactly. Sadly, Alexei Sales followed them because he thinks they know the location of El Dorado.
Oh no, he's their landlord. He helped set them up with a nice place he knew in Japan.
Yeah, but he's trying to get El Dorado as well, remember?
No, that's only in like the early 2000s.
Oh, true, but he had to have the idea at some point before the early 2000s. Oh dear. So anyway, let's talk to a man who's having his bar beset upon by the homeless. Oh dear. This is a strange game, Sam. Please, I just want to talk to you for a few minutes. And he's like beating up a homeless person while he's talking to the guy in the door. I swear I'm not here to evict you.
Well, it's going to be like the scene in Metal Gear Solid 4 when Snake follows the guy to their secret base. Like, opens the door, can't see him, and then he's right behind him. So he's like choking out a homeless man while opening the door. So, what are you going to do with this homeless man? That depends how cooperative you are. I didn't even know that guy. Oh, really? And starts choking him. Is that supposed to intimidate me? You'll be doing me a favor. Damn it. I can't break him though. Oh, and also that game did massively riff on Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're gonna get to that at some point.
What, riffing on Call of Duty or Metal Gear Solid 4?
Both. I'm down for riffing on Call of Duty if you want to do it as a one-off episode.
Oh, we do that as a one-off. Do we just play the game where that actor was removed? What was his name?
I don't know. Sam, I was gonna say let's just do no Russian.
Oh god. Not Patrick Swayze, what was his fucking name?
See, I have the same problem. I keep confusing Patrick Swayze, Jankily, and Kevin Spacey because their names fucking rhyme. My problem is 2 of them have been in Superman, which is where it confuses me.
Yeah, I remember the only time I did no Russian, I decided to myself, let's do a challenge run. I won't shoot anyone. I'll just use the shield.
So so here's how my brain works. So oh no, fuck it. Sorry, I need to Google this. Jesus Christ, my brain's even more confused. So, long story short, I've confused Gene Kelly, Kevin Spacey, Patrick Swayze, and Gene Hackman with each other.
Is there any need to put all of them on the screen right now?
Oh yeah, of course. So what happened is Gene Hackman has played Lex Luthor in the Superman movies, like the old ones.
The one where he wants Australia?
Yeah, yeah, the one where he's in real estate. Kevin Spacey has also played Lex Luthor in that shit Superman Returns music video. Gene Kelly was in Singing in the Rain. Patrick Swayze was in Ghost, I believe. I confused Patrick Swayze with Kevin Spacey because their names are mixed up. Then I've confused Hackman with Kelly because their names are both Gene, and I thought that like Gene Kelly was Lex Luthor as well. And then I confused Gene Kelly with Kevin Spacey because like again the Lex Luthor thing. Like fuck, my train of thoughts derailed easily. Sorry to disappoint, I'm not Yakuza, I'm just this guy's bodyguard. I'm so tough, I don't need a bodyguard. Why would a bodyguard need a bodyguard? It's a new business venture my boss is trying to set up.
No, Kiri doesn't need a bodyguard for him. Have you seen how hard?
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Kiri is just like, I don't need a bodyguard.
Yeah.
I've come bearing gifts. Oh boy, that's at least 10 quid.
That stacks for 100.
Yeah, I said it's at least 10 quid. Over 10 quid is still at least 10 quid, Sam. I'm getting too smart for you here. Oh, one of these days, like, I'm going to end up getting killed because I don't know the exchange rate.
Is this what you're going to say to the IRS? They're saying, yeah, I made over 10 quid last year. Oh, really? You made 10 million last year? Yeah, it's over 10 quid. Peso tax.
Oh, dude. It's fine, though, because all of this money is under the table. I mean, technically he's making the money hand over fist, but you know what I mean. Oh, God, that's actually, like, their next plan to evict this guy from his bar. They're just going to call in their surprise witness hand over fist.
I think you're confusing sayings here. Under table deal on one hand, wash the other. So one hand jerks off the other.
Oh, dear. No, you remember hand over fist, though.
Yeah, but he's a paid witness. So, what, in your IRS trial for backdated taxes, you're just going to handle fucking fist?
Yeah,
hand over fist.
We hire hand over fist, and then he gets me off of my tax fraud charge.
Hang on. Which of us would have the moving violation?
Oh, definitely you. Like, I have the rest of Captain Stern's rap sheet.
I don't even drive.
Exactly, that's why you have a violation.
Well, me just in the trial and say, well, my job's a moving violation. I don't have a fucking car.
You were moving without a license.
Your moving violation is you didn't move. You don't have a car.
No, your moving violation is I was wearing a mask of you while I was driving.
Well, they're going to pull me in for no insurance. Yeah, I don't have a car, I don't need insurance. Do you admit to not having car insurance? Or paying tax or road tax something? Well, yeah, because we don't have a fucking car.
Yeah, exactly.
So? Well, it's going that strap for cash. They're going after people who don't even have fucking cars for road tax and stuff.
Let's be honest, right? With how fucked up Brexit is, they probably will be. That's strapped for cash in a few years. Oh, Jesus. It's fine, it's fine. We'll get off. The charges will never stick. That fetish for playing hero will get you killed, buddy. Oh, dear.
Well, and they're trying to accuse me of moving violation, so they Photoshop me, but double parking in the... But they have to Photoshop like an invisible car, because I have no car. It's going to be like that GTA mod that turns all the cars invisible. This is me to Photoshop just double parking an invisible car, like pushing cars aside, then getting out, and then locking it. You just hear the beep of me walking away. Then a few minutes later, in the footage, I come back, hop into the invisible car, and drive off.
Engineer, if you'd be so kind, could you just Photoshop Sam double parking Wonder Woman's invisible jet in front of the Eiffel Tower, please?
Oh, it's France, so it would be outside their jurisdiction anyway. And even if they play that, I have a good defense which will just scuttle their case.
Yep.
They didn't get my plate.
True. You know, like, literally, the engineer is just going to Photoshop an orange in front of the Eiffel Tower, right?
You can't drive an orange.
No, you are the orange, you fool. I still don't understand why you asked for an orange to represent you.
I think I remember that conversation slightly differently.
Oh, God. Yeah, probably. Also, an orange represent you. That's a brilliant idea. Like, just in the trial, your defense attorney's an orange. It turns out it's actually the best fucking lawyer, though. Oh, God. I can't...
Because I wouldn't say anything stupid. Wouldn't incriminate me.
I can't wait for them to do an Ace Attorney game where an inanimate object gets put on trial. They've had, like, 3 trials of animals, so it's got to happen at some point. Honestly, one of the...
Again, an actual lawyer is like, now, you accused him of dog parking. Do you have the plates? Well, no, we didn't get that. Do you have to make him all a car? Well, no. Okay, what colour was the car? We don't have that either. Do you even know if there was a car? Oh no, there was no car. How could you charge a moving violation if you didn't have a fucking car? We're very creative with the law.
The prosecution goes off to, like, question our lawyer, and he's just like, so, they've been charged with a moving violation, what do you have to say to that? And the orange just sits there on the bench, and they're like, fuck, he's good at this. And they have to let us off, because the orange gives perfect testimony.
Well, it doesn't incriminate anyone.
Can I, like, okay, we're going to get back to Ace Attorney at some point because I want to play that with you, but, like, genuinely, one of the trials, they had, like, the closest possible thing they could get to the murder weapon was hidden up the ass.
What?
Because there's a trial where where the murderer is in a wheelchair, so he just hides the murder weapon under the blanket that he's got over his legs. And it's like, that's the closest they're ever going to get to. I hid the murder weapon up my ass.
What, no one searched him?
Well, why would they search him? He's in a wheelchair, he's not a suspect.
True.
Because the suspect they're looking for dropped a statue off the roof.
What? Is that before or after he stabbed him?
Before. You're amazing. You're remarkably close to what actually happens. And anyway, on the goal of find the homeless, I think that's a good time for us to end the stream there.
You're on a like half-hour fucking tangent of you confusing celebrities, then this weird fucking trial.
In all fairness, that's literally every stream we do, Sam. Like, don't forget, we had like an hour-long stream just talking about Marlon Brando riding a fucking Roomba.
Well, and then afterwards, when the footage doesn't work, they have a Hail Mary. It's like, oh yeah, well, we actually have a new charge for you. You know, it's like Phoenix Wright logic. You can just bring up new charges in the middle of a fucking trial. There's footage of him escaping the police when they tried to impound his car. There's just footage of me in the invisible boatmobile, just driving down the highway saying, "You'll never take me alive." Just me sitting down, weaving through traffic. Or they just Photoshop me on the who's the actor? The guy who was in the Naked Gun films, OJ. What? They just photoshopped me in the OJ Nielsen thing. Like, look, we even have his car this time. What? That was in like the mid-90s.
So you were saying the police have gone so far as to Photoshop you over the OJ chase?
Yeah, trying to get something to stick.
Well, no, that's the worst possible thing. Nothing sticks to OJ.
Yeah, that's why they fell.
Oh god, I love the fact that like he did an autobiography called "If I Did It." Like,
that's about Cohen trying to get him to confess the murder recently.
Yes, but like he did an autobiography called "If I Did It," which goes into his thoughts on the murder, and then someone else got the rights to sell the book, and they just blew up the words "I did it" and made the "if" really tiny, in quite possibly the greatest bit of false advertising. Good. On that note, it's time to end the stream. Anything you'd like to add?
What the fuck are we going to call this one?
I don't know.
Danny Trejo's moving violation trial. No, was thriller music, Japanese thriller music video on trial for moving violation.
Danny Trejo's homeless moving violation on charge for filming illegal haircut.
Something like that.
Yeah. Fuck's sake, the titles are the weirdest part. God, we'll see you all next time.